Welcome to the Flynn's Carlow TV review of the Nissan Interstar. The Nissan Interstar that I'm driving today is the long wheelbase high roof. It's a 3.5 ton van, but that doesn't tell the whole story. There's 1.7 tons of cargo, and within the cargo area itself you have a height of 2.7 metres and a length of 3.6 metres. In addition to that, you have an area in a void directly over my head here, which means that for very long cargo that you might have, such as timber or conduit, you also have the facility to be able to maximise the amount of that cargo that you can actually bring. There's a 3-year warranty, as there is with all Nissans, and that's either 3 years or 100,000 kilometres. For driver comfort, this is a vehicle that really wins out. There's remote central locking, you have electric windows, you have electric mirrors, a CD player, and radio controls. So the radio controls are a feature that I really like, simply because it means that you're able to control your radio and your CD without ever having to take your hands off the steering wheel. Similarly, the mirrors on this particular vehicle are superb. They give you terrific visibility. You have, as well as being electric, you also have on the bottom of it, you have a blind spot mirror on both sides. So what that means is that it makes it very easy, very comfortable, and very safe to drive these, because you're fully aware of everything that's going on around you. Within the cabin itself, one of the features that I like about it is that firstly, access to it is very easy, headroom is fantastic, and also the comfortable driving position in terms of I'm facing directly towards the steering wheel and the pedals. In addition to that, I have a place where I can actually rest my elbow here on the door, and also I have an armrest here on my left hand side as well. So for longer journeys, that means that I can really be comfortable in terms of my driving position. It's a 120 brake horsepower engine and also a 6-speed gearbox. And the position of that gear stick plus the 6 gears on it means that you can find a very comfortable gear at which you can either cruise on, or even in the instance where you want to pass something with a load on board, you can do so comfortably. The 120 brake horsepower engine is very responsive, and between that and the 6-speed gearbox, you can always find a speed that you're going to be comfortable with and that you're going to be safe at, and that's also obviously very important. One of the features I also like is that you have a very wide door on the curbside, and the width of that door means that both pallets, or both sizes of pallets, can actually fit in through that door. You have a 180 degree opening on the back doors, and that means that even on days when it's wet and you're pulling up to a cargo area, you're able to pull right up to that cargo area and minimise the amount of times that you get soaked as you get in and out. The height of the floor is also quite low, so that if you're actually having to lift stuff in, you're not lifting it up onto a very high platform. One of the features I also like as well is that I have solid back doors on this one, and that means that there's no prying eyes looking into what is in my cargo. Similarly, I actually have a bulkhead here right behind me, and the bulkhead means that obviously firstly from a security point of view there's no visibility into the back. Secondly, from the point of view of any cargo moving forward and hitting me at a time when it's obviously not something that you want to happen, is minimised. And thirdly, and the biggest attraction for me of that bulkhead, is that you also have sound insulation from the cargo back there, and that means that, you know, you're not having this din or rattle potentially going on all the time. So again, I really do believe that the Interstar is a vehicle that, if you're interested and need a 3.5 ton van, as an absolute minimum, test drive the vehicle. You will be very, very comfortable in it, you will feel safe, you will feel secure, and you'll also feel in control, even if you're somebody like myself who doesn't drive vans of this size too regularly. So thanks for calling in, and we'll see you again.